What up, Bangerz and Mash here. We're doing Dead Rising 4. It's by Capcom. It was released December 6th. Xbox One only. It's a timed release.
Yeah, timed exclusive or whatever.
So
yeah.
I don't know if that means like a year from now or...
I think it's a year licensing. I think I read that. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me.
It's going to be on the PS4. We just don't know when.
Yeah, and PC most likely. So it is a survival horror kind of beat 'em up. If you've played the other two, you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah,
I guess other three.
It's been a lot.
The other three, I don't know. I always forget about the third one. It was a little anticlimactic.
4 now is so much different than like the first.
They've trailed off so far.
It's so much different.
Second one was still comparable to the first, but it was a little different. The third one was like way off.
The third one was like, okay, open world, this is kind of cool.
This fourth one seems like they've taken from the third one and just kind of ran with it and kept going, but it's not in the future like the third one.
Oh yeah.
The third one, I don't know, people seem to forget it was in the future.
So this fourth one has like a little bit of a prologue. It introduces Frank West and his student. Her name is Vic.
Yeah.
They sneak back into Willamette and they see that people are like experimenting on zombies again.
You know, it was kind of a nice to see like Willamette again or whatever. Like it was cool to see that. Like, you know the place, you come to like it.
Well, it looks nothing.
But that's the thing, is it looks nothing.
It's the name only.
And it feels nothing like
the original
Willamette that you know.
The original mall.
Yeah. There's not even any parts that you can be like, oh, I recognize this from the first.
Yeah, it would have been cool just to have like the.
Or if there was, they didn't really stand out. Like the courtyard should have looked the same and everything.
It really should.
It really didn't.
It gives a short explanation of how the zombies have been. I don't know. They've gotten rid of zombies because everyone's immune to them.
Yeah, the Zombrek shit that you used to have to do back or whatever.
And they're like, oh, these are new zombies. What's up with this? Super zombies. Super zombies. Yeah.
Yeah.
She ends up leaving Frank, and then he like assumes like a different identity.
Yeah, that one was funny. It's like Hank East or something.
Yeah, like that was probably the funniest part of the whole freaking.
And that's another thing too. The jokes were like almost too over the top. Like I don't know how to put it. They were just, I guess, like cheesy, not good. It was horribly written. It
wasn't good.
It normally felt like kind of like just a cheesy like horror film you'd watch. Whereas nowadays it's just kind of like it's trying to take itself serious, but yet it's not.
I'm just gonna say it now. There's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of good things there. It was just really poorly executed.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they end up taking Frank back to find out what's happening, kind of like his journalistic role. I don't know. Vic's already there.
Yeah, the picture thing, like the camera thing. They implemented that, but they did it all wrong.
It was so difficult at times.
You'd walk into a room, and then it would turn into some Batman shit where it's like, investigate the area, and then you're spending 10 minutes trying to investigate the fucking area. Oh, I'm supposed to look at the file cabinet, the little file inside.
The first time we did it, it was a pain in the ass. Yeah. The second time, I could do it within like 30 seconds. It was like click, click, click. They never changed.
Yeah, they were pretty. Yeah, once you got the hang of it, you knew where.
I'm like, okay, that one's there. Boom, boom, boom. It makes you look like super pro, but really, the first time.
Yeah, it's just.
It's a fucking piece.
It was a useless thing to slow the game down to, I guess, add artificial time. I don't know. The game was fucking short.
It was. We sat there and we beat half of it in a night.
In one night.
I dicked around and just like.
Like granted, we played like what, like 2.5 hours or something like that. But like
played about
we weren't solidly focused. Like
no, we were just passing it back.
This is kind of fun, huh?
You do a mission, I do a mission.
So there's exosuits. I just gotta run right out and
just say it.
Just say it. Yeah. Like I don't know, man. Everything's going for this Call of Duty shit. Exosuits did not belong in this game. They didn't need to be there. They were there.
And the exosuit is on.
It didn't even feel fun being in it.
No. Well, it did for like a minute.
And then you're overpowered.
And then it's like, oh, this is getting boring.
Yeah.
There's like upgrades you can put on your exosuit, which were kind of like, oh, snow machine. Or
yeah. You grab an arcade cabinet, and all of a sudden you're like some shock punch.
Yeah, there you go. So.
Like that was kind of cool, but once again, like. There's just no incentive to go back and use a baseball bat when every weapon in the game basically at this point is overpowered.
Yeah, exactly. You can always have a grenade and a sledgehammer. You make it into the super sledge and you don't use the other two anymore.
Yeah, the one good thing is the menu systems. They worked on that. I hated going like R1, 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 okay, heal with my snacks. R1, 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 R1. Okay,
yeah, it's just like
or L1. I guess you could bounce back and forth.
It was just like down on the D-pad. You healed yourself.
Yeah, down healed on the D-pad. Left or right would change like your one weapon. Left would change like your other weapon.
If you held it, it would give you the
wheel. You could just pick like. The upgrade system is there. This time you can actually like pick what upgrade you want. That was kind of cool. It's not the automatic like Frank's slow as shit. Oh look, you got +1 to speed. You're a little faster. Oh, +1 to health. Eventually.
It felt more arcadey that way.
Yeah.
Doing it this way feels like next gen-ish.
At least it's got that. I don't know. I guess. Call that an RPG element? I don't even know. It's like an upgrade element.
Upgrade element. It's kind of like all customized.
But yeah, you can basically make no two Franks the same unless you max them.
You do, yeah, because you're just like, okay, boom, boom, boom.
Because eventually you'll max them. But
boom, boom, boom.
At the start, you can play your Franks different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that you'd even fucking notice. The mall again. I gotta bring it up. The mall again. You spend like all of like one mission.
We liked the mall.
I love the mall. It looked good.
And then it gives you like no incentive. There's like a whole bunch of blueprints there. After you pick up the
collectibles, but there's no real incentive to find the collectibles because one overpowered weapon over another overpowered weapon that you can build now. So
we're not even touching on the missions. Like okay, so we touched on the prologue, and then halfway through the game you start seeing this exosuit zombie.
Yeah.
And he ends up being the final boss.
That's what got trailed off.
Whatever.
The exosuit. Yeah, spoiler. Well, fight a fucking exosuit.
And you know what? That's about all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. The exosuit, hands down, ruined any chance there being a decent story.
We'll talk about the psychopaths.
There weren't psychopaths.
They were crazy.
They were maniacs.
Maniacs, and it was like, okay, it was cool to see the Santa maniac.
There was one that was like, they were in like a full suit of armor and shit. Like that felt like a traditional Dead Rise, and like just a guy in a suit of armor. Like you'd expect that, just like a crazy butcher. Like
that was a mission.
Yeah, I guess
you had to do that one.
So
it made it kind of cool.
You had to do some of the psychopaths. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe like two out of the 15.
No, I can't remember like off the top of my head, but yeah.
I went and did like the Santa one. There's these guys that are like in biohazard suits. There's one guy that you drive into the barn and it's like everything's on fire.
Oh he has like a fucking jack-o'-lantern head or something.
It was cool, but
they weren't even.
They weren't even half as cool as the ones before.
As the ones before, like even in like 2, they were still way better. At least 2, like I don't know, say in Case West, you're fighting like Chuck.
Yeah.
Like that one was.
That was a good one.
That was like crazy. Like,
you
weren't
expecting the shit out of Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. That was just kind of like a spin-off little one. But
it was actually a good.
Like that was like a creative like psychopath. The butcher guy. Like it's kind of like. But at the same time, at the time, that was a good one. Like now they're not really original. It's kind of just like
And they had good voice dialogue. He's like, "Oh, you're here for meat. It's fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh meat."
Yeah. Now it's just kind of like, "What are you doing here, boy?"
I'm gonna kill you.
Start like attacking you. It's like okay.
So,
where's the backstory?
What is your overall?
I don't know. I guess overall. I don't know. I'm gonna let you take it first.
So my overall is
see what you say, and I'll base it off that.
My overall is about a 6 out of 10. I did screw up. We didn't update it. Beat the entire game. I updated it, and then it deleted my whole save file.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to replay it. That's my replay. My replay's 2. I'm gonna play it another time.
So you can get your trophies that we already did.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I got no incentive to want DLC or anything for this.
The meat's there. It needs everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to buy that in DLC. I don't know, I guess, if you're giving it a 6, I'll say 5 out of 10.
It's a really low score.
It's, I can't justify giving it like a 2 out of 10 or something, because it looks nice. It plays pretty nice, like...
It does.
It's good for whacking the shit out of zombies, but in the end, it's just not...
The Christmas time of year kind of gets old.
Yeah, well, it for some reason feels like it's still in its like alpha or beta
All
phase.
of the music is like Christmas music, so like you don't pay any...
Yeah, I don't pay any attention to the music.
If they make it so Willamette's like, oh, now it's fall, now it's summer.
Yeah. If
it
went along with the seasons, I would actually kind of...
Prefer
it. That would breathe a little light into it.
If the DLCs make it so it's like, okay, now it's summer and there's still zombies or something.
Yeah. it would be something at least creative and adding something to it. It just feels very bare bones, very... Like, one thing he noticed was when you're rescuing these people, like your survivors or whatever...
Oh, you don't have to take them back.
You don't have to take them back. They appear in the same spot over and over again.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Every one of the missions where you're going to go collect someone...
is in the same spot.
Leave the area, come back, and it's like, oh, there's a new... whatever, grab the person, you know, like, and then it's like jacking up your, like,
experience.
You're taking the people back to the safe house, but it's not really a safe house because you're not taking them back. Your safe house maxes up.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Otis in the safe house giving you missions.
You get
like
some stuff. There's no time limit, which was nice at first, but then it was kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
I have no incentive to really run around.
do the mission because there's no real fucking time limit to go do it.
And that's probably why we banged out the game so fast.
Yeah.
No time limit. We're just like, here.
Well, I'm not going to just sit and run around in the town killing zombies like for 8 hours.
I pass it to, you know, we're passing it back and forth. We're beating it. All of a sudden, we beat half of it.
Yeah.
And then day 2, we beat the other half. That's how quick it was.
Yeah. It was pretty let down of a game.
Anyways, this is Bangerz and Mash. You know, if you want to try it out,
it's like I said, 5 out of 10. It's got good graphics. The sound's nice.
Don't expect more than.
Don't expect a good story or anything. Yeah. Don't expect it to be like any other Dead Rising. It's pretty just
bare bonesy.
Average.
Average.
Yeah.
All right.
Until next time. Oh, I guess before we do this, tune in, like, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter. VidMe now. We got
VidMe and YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. I guess until next time. Bye,